you do his name?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm doing the young Scoot over. Alright, change the round to winners semis.
Oh wow, I haven't even noticed this. Top 32 winners semis.
This is top 8 winners semis. Best of 5.
Man.
Sweet. Ooh.
And there's a rest.
Right.
Well, let's talk about this.
Yeah,
now.
okay.
All right, there we go.
Alright, got the stream all ready to go. Gonna watch some Puff Marth. This is Joe's least favorite matchup in the entire game. And he lost to a Puff last Saturday. And I watched him after just practicing like pivot tipper follow-ups off of grabs like by himself for a while. But his Fox is also playing really good today, and I kind of think he'll switch to Fox if he loses game 1.
It makes sense. He seems to be.
He's just
like. I think Marth is actually really good on this stage.
I think it's not, but
like against floaties in particular,
oh, yeah, floaties,
because
yeah.
we can't get through the stage, or the platforms.
Right. No, that makes
sense.
sense.
And the sword just literally just kills us instantly.
Right.
It's hard to stay grounded or to feel safe at least in some sort of protection. Whereas Puff needs to be in the air, and having that extra little protection of floating platforms that change and protect you. That kind of aids Marth more than Puff.
I get it. That makes sense. I think Joe feels like he has to play perfect against Puff, especially someone Ian's level.
Right.
And he's gonna beat himself up a little bit more for mistakes. But
Ian, I don't know about now since Blake doesn't really come out too much many Macomb's tournaments anymore. But Ian used to be very well,
versed in the matchup. They used to play a lot.
Yeah.
And now, we don't really have any Mars except Maclo sometimes.
But he's Motor City.
Right. It's not a
Detroit.
consistent practice partner.
Right. He doesn't really come out to the Macomb stuff. We come to him.
Right. So, and no offense to Maclo, but I think Joe's a little bit better. So it's going to be a totally different experience.
Right.
But yeah, he's actually holding it down a lot better this time. Do you know if Joe's ever beaten Ian?
I think at a U-meme a bit ago. I'm not sure. But I think it happened. Because I think Joe went to beat me in losers. It was I was having a crazy losers run, and then he beat me.
Yeah.
And then he went on to beat Ian. Later on. Not sure. Coin would have to come into the chat and confirm that with us.
Where's Coin? Drake 2018.
Where's our data god?
Oh.
But
oh man, Joe's I think he's really lucky that fair didn't strong hit. Oh no.
Okay, so this could still be pretty even.
Yeah, because Puffstall's rest. She has to get to a lot higher percent than Marth. Oh man.
But at the same time, it's still not that good against Marth because Marth hits hard.
Oh shit, he's dead, right? Oh, unless.
No. Yes.
Yeah. He almost got messed up by that platform, I think.
Yeah, that's why I said no, but then it went down. And I was like, oh, okay. If it had gone up, it would have been over. It'd be like, well, that missed.
Right, okay. I think Joe should go Fox on Dreamland. It just feels like it'd be very hard for Marth.
I can see that.
He already had to kill at 130 on, Fountain, you know?
Right, it might even take, depending on how well he plays, if he can get more not stale forward smashes and punish the aerial movement, he might be fine with Marth.
Yeah, he actually likes the stage, but it's hard.
He's getting a lot of his platform movement is pretty crispy comparatively. You need that in this matchup.
Because right now, as long as he keeps holding center, it looks like it's hard for Puff to get in still. But Puff with a lead on this stage is when it gets hard, because then you have to come at her. That's when Ian wins. Oh, man.
Ooh.
Wow, I thought Ian was going to grab first, to be honest. Oh, man.
And there it is. Ian probably won't miss this ledge.
Yeah.
So now is the scary part because it's not much of a lead, but any damage that he can get in will help.
Alright. So back to even, very important that he like doesn't give up too much while Puff's invincible, and he doesn't, so yeah, just like what are the layers in this matchup that Marth can do to like start mixing Puff up? Because like right now he's like jumping and coming at Puff. He has to do like delayed aerials, and it's like tricky.
Well, really, the delayed aerial in itself is a mix-up because delaying could be like a slow delay, a fast delay,
or like
no delay,
empty hop,
not
and then like
happening.
up tilt or something, or empty hop forward tilt.
Or like the true mind game is you go to do it because your opponent is used to doing that delay, and then you don't go and do it at all. Like you just don't do it. You did nothing. You baited that.
The issue is Marth has to think so hard for this mix-up, and then even then it's just one hit on Puff, you know? It's not a combo.
Right.
Whereas Puff can make the same read and kill Marth. Yeah. Did he already play Ian or Liam? What? How's he playing bad if he beat Jeff? How's he playing bad if he beat Jeff? I guess. Yeah. And he also knows ice climbers. But yeah, I turned away for a minute and Joe's winning, so.
It was like a tipper tilt.
Okay.
Alright, so according to the data, Parzival Ian is 0-3 since January 2017.
Okay.
So basically, in the past year, they've only played this like
3 times, and Ian won every
this would be
time.
like the 4th or 5th time in like this past year, and Ian's been winning every time.
Okay.
So this could be history.
It's also
not,
best.
like, not history,
it's
but
best
like,
of 5, so.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, there's no way they'd be on the stage if it
No, I
wasn't.
did know that. You told me. I should. No. I was gonna make extra work for myself and put it somewhere on the stream, but I'm looking at the stream and there's just really nowhere to put it.
Shout it out to the people. They get to hear it from our wonderful voices and not with their eyes. Because we can't be bothered to type it into the computer.
I mean, it wouldn't fit.
I know.
It won't fit.
It just doesn't fit.
I'm looking at it. There's really nowhere to put it. The crowd's getting rowdy.
For PM.
Yeah, of course. As always. So there's a story, fun fact about PM today. So I've been looking around the TO desk and like randomly helping and doing little things, like entering an occasional pool sheet. So we get this PM pool sheet, right? Also, it's Marth's pool. It's his pool sheet. And we get the pool sheet, and you know how you like, it's like both sides of the line, like you fill in on one side and you put it in on the other.
Right.
They filled in one side and scribbled out the other.
Why?
And then not only that, but there was one set in particular where it was scribbles and like written over many times. So it looked like 1-2, could have been 2-0, could have been 0-2. We had to like bring the people back and ask what is this? Well, like who won? And it was like a half an hour ordeal because we were trying to figure out everything. Because there was also DQs in it. It was bad.
Oh, that's it, I think. That was a rest. Oh, Ian messing up 2 rests.
But yeah, anyways, back to the set. We're back in last stock situation.
Oh, this is so bad for Marth. Oh,
what?
Hello.
What?
Damn.
What was that?
That was Marth privilege at its finest. Magnetic hands. Damn.
You were... This is why whenever I see something like that and I see Fox or Marth mains complaining about their main, I just want to slap them. I literally want to slap them and be like, don't complain about your character. You can literally grab from the other side of the planet.
You can grab from a different CRT and pull him into your game.
Like, I am like Samus can't even have a hitbox that goes behind her in the grab. Like, I can't reverse grab you, whereas like I could be like that distance away from Marth and still get reverse grabbed.
Shades of H2. God, shoutouts to H2. The homie. Alright, so that game was like 5 minutes long. It's like a grind, this entire matchup.
So the problem now is they started on Fountain.
Right.
That's like Puff's stage. Then they came here, which is Puff's other stage. Ian lost both games, and now is for a third time on his counter pick, like Puff's stage. And if he wins, now they have to go like Battlefield, or because it's best of 5.
It's like Yoshi's
Fountain.
Stadium and FD.
They'd be going Yoshi's, and that's not really going to be like.
So yeah,
it's a big risk. You might as well have like tried a different stage to like take it from
No, I don't
them.
know. I think you should play this for sure. Like Ian's plenty capable of making a comeback.
It's just rough now.
He's gotta like do it on his stage first, and then once he gets the feeling back, like it'll be easier on the other stage.
Yeah, it is really. This game's all about momentum. It's so hard. I'm trying to, because I play doubles and singles, and like if I don't make it into bracket, I do amateur bracket. Like I consistently play now. Ooh,
he almost
Wispy
got blown
almost killed him. That's crazy. Oh my god. Hey, okay, so I'm trying to learn like stamina because it's actually exhausting to like be like you're on fire, like you're playing like crispy, and then you have like a long break, and then you go back to playing, and like you have to be like moving crispy again and like playing like on fire,
for sure.
and then you take a long break again, and then you play like it's actually just exhausting. Like I'm not used to it, and I'm trying to, but it's just really hard.
It is.
So I have
like
mad
tournaments
respect
are just
for people who
practicing
can do
them.
this.
Like practice on their own is just playing farther in tournaments. You have to get used to it for sure.
Because like it's those breaks. Like if I can sit down and play friendlies for like 10 hours straight, like I'm fine. Like nothing changes. But like taking a break to go get food or like to help like run events or something, like co-TOing, like it's crazy that like some people can just pick up the game again and like do these crazy combos and like rarely miss any tech. Whereas I'm
we gotta change the score.
Oh, you're right. I got lost.
But yeah, Ian looking much stronger this game.
Yeah. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. This is where it comes in, where it's like your momentum is very important, and when it gets this far in bracket, stamina is also a huge thing that comes into play.
Ian has a lot of it.
Yes. So it's interesting because there are times where he'll lose his momentum, and we have long car rides home because so like we're practice partners, like we talk all the time, and he like after tournaments like he'll say it like, and that said, I wasn't really playing like myself, like I was doing this and I realized I shouldn't be doing that. He like works through it all, like he's constantly thinking about it. So he has his stamina down, but the momentum is crazy where he has to like, he works through it all the time.
I wonder if there's like a weird UCF thing, because he keeps jumping back on stage and shielding. I think he's trying to jump up and grab.
I am having a hard time with this UCF change actually. I can feel it, and I think there might be something too, because it's been forever since I've missed my like ledge jump on Battlefield. And I did that today, like multiple times where like I go to jump and I'm somehow
hello.
That was raw.
Yeah. He was like, fuck you, I'm winning.
But yeah, so like I'm experiencing some crazy things or moments where like I want to go through the platform and I can't. Like I actually just sit there like pushing down and I can't.
Ooh.
Wow.
The only thing I've had is like what's it called? Wavelands on platforms feel a little bit crispier, but I haven't really been able to notice that.
I'm doing that a lot easier now too, which is something I've been working on. So I'm like, I thought it was really kind of like me, like maybe I'm getting it down, but at the same time, like this is the first time I've ever truly played on UCF.
Me too.
So maybe it's UCF. Like, and I don't really understand what UCF is, but I definitely do feel a difference compared to just playing like on 20XX or vanilla or like all the different formats.
Oh man. See, this is where it's bad for like Joe if Ian just keeps running away with it like this, because then now he's down on his counter pick, you know.
And he's also forced to approach, which is what.
Yeah,
Puff
on Yoshi's
wants.
it's not too bad, but
Puff still wants that.
exactly. Oh, goodbye.
Oh,
No,
it
wow.
turned around. If he hadn't turned around, he would have had it. 2 stocks. Down 2 whole stocks.
This is the stage to make the comeback, though.
Alright, so now maybe this will help.
The thing is, like against the Spacey, Marth can have that one like amazing stock where they just 0 to death and easy get some cool. Oh wow, get some quick gimp. Like you don't really have that on Puff. Maybe if they DI horribly on a throw and like you tip her, they can die low, but it's not the same.
Ian's like his DI is like really good. He's very conscious about like.
They don't have that 50-50. If the Marth guess is right, you're dead type of thing on Puff.
It's also Ian's playing a dangerous game too, like just floating around just outside his range.
Right,
because
but
at any point, Joe could just decide like, oh, I'm gonna overshoot this now, and his little game of like being just out of reach could backfire.
yeah, the thing is, Ian's like not letting Joe move. I think Joe needs to try to get out of the corner without trying to come at the Puff. Just try to get out of the corner, you know.
Ooh, dash attack. It's really hard though on this
It is
stage
really
because
hard.
it's so small. Like really, like you have like a tiny little bit like right there. His dash dance range right there is like center. Outside of that range, you're basically like in the corner.
Right.
This is such a small stage that you're just forever in the corner, and that's really it's bad with Puff too because if she can just keep getting these back airs and just carry you out, that could be bad.
Right.
Tipper. I forgot to update score again. I'm really bad at this, guys. I'm sorry. I was doing so well earlier, now I'm like caught up in the commentary.
Yeah. Did you guys drive out here this morning or last night?
We actually drove out at 2 yesterday, or 2:33. We went to Geek Group yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And no wait. No, this is game 4. This is game 4.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, so yeah, we came here yesterday around 6, and then we'll be leaving tomorrow probably around noon.
Gotcha. I got here last night at like 1 in the morning.
Oh. Where'd you stay?
I was staying at Will's apartment in KZoo.
Oh, okay.
So I still drove like an hour this morning.
Right. The venue from Nick Brum's and Woolies,
Sorry.
there you go. So like the venue from Wooly, Brum's, and Mikey B's house is like still like 20 minutes out.
Right.
So like.
Sorry.
I'm waiting for my partner to come back. I will. A little fun fact. Ian actually absolutely loves this stage. It's his favorite stage, I think, if I remember correctly. And it's interesting that like in matchups like this where it should be his worst stage,
right,
he usually pulls through because he just loves it so much. And like kind of like me on Final Destination. Like I love Final Destination, not Sams's best, but somehow like I can pull through on certain matchups because I love it so much. I worked so long and hard to like figure out what I have to do to make it work.
Right. Like, this is my favorite stage, like aesthetically. I don't always do the best here, but it looks really cool whether I'm winning or losing.
But I love the stage, but I hate it because the Shy Guys love to eat my charge shot, missile, bombs. Randall loves to take my tether.
Yeah, it's rough for Sam.
Randall also likes to just randomly come out and take my bomb, and that really hurts because he's like already low enough where if I miss that one bomb, I'm dead if I don't immediately tether.
Right. Okay, so for the first time in 2 games, Joe has a lead.
Yes. So now here we are. Puff died pretty early, actually.
Yeah,
like it was like 50%.
It was a 50-50.
It was the tipper of forward smash.
Yeah,
or
so he
tilt.
either does, I think, down throw or F throw, and it's a 50-50 for Puff DI, in or out. And whichever one, like, towards Marth they do, like, you can get an F smash tipper. Okay. Dash attack probably covers the not DI in.
So, being at 50% is still not that bad.
Right.
For
Well,
Puff.
no.
We've seen Ian pull through.
Well, yeah, but there's also the percent that Puff can, like, die at if he gets this wrong. So this is like, this gives Marth his 50-50
It really depends
back.
on Joe now. Like,
Right.
if he can keep. Like right there, he could have done like a forward air maybe too. Like,
Yeah.
to keep like building percent or hitting him.
Ooh, this could be really bad. Oh no.
Ooh. Well, any hit now really could kill Puff. Like strong
Any
hit, any
tipper,
strong
yeah.
hit. Not any stale or weak moves, but. This is,
Okay.
yeah, so this is rough. Ian needs to get his momentum back if he wants to not lose to Joe for the first time.
Yeah. I think we'll see last stock.
It's interesting because on our way out here we had a conversation about the hunger for victory versus the fear of loss.
Right.
And it kind of like also comes down to that, like, does he want to win that like super badly enough to like actually pull through and get it?
Right. Or is he
Or
afraid to lose?
is he
If he's afraid to
afraid?
lose, he'll lose.
Yeah. Like the mentality is so important, especially in this exact moment.
Right. And all right. So this is super clutch time for somebody, because rest is now available. Man.
Any tipper.
Any tipper kills
Any
Puff.
tipper.
If Marth goes for grab and is wrong, he can get rested. If Puff DIs the grab wrong, that's
There
it.
it is.
The first time ever Joe beats Ian. All right.
I'm sorry to interject.
Yeah, this is it.
You're taking over.
Yep.
All right.
I am leaving.
Bye, friends. I'm gonna play eventually.